Hey, how's it going, Virgo? Welcome to my channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. I am just about to do you guys a monthly reading for January 2019. So it's the first month of a new year. So what I've decided to do is break out my Essential Tarot deck, which is the first deck I ever purchased on my journey to becoming a tarot reader. So it's very significant for me, and I hope this is a significant reading for you guys. So what I'm doing is shuffling the cards. I'm about to do a general reading, which means that it may or may not resonate to all viewers. So take what you can from the reading and just leave the rest, because it's probably hitting with somebody else, because like some of my videos are getting thousands and thousands of views, right? So which is amazing. Thank you guys for your support. So I mean, it would be nice if it resonated with everybody, but I just don't see it physically possible. But if you do want a personalized reading, send me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com and we'll book you in, because I do take clients and I do have 4 different options for readings available. Everything's in the description box. I put everything down there so you guys can read that at your leisure. Oh, I have 2 cards dying to be read that just flipped out of the deck, so I'm gonna put those down and shuffle for another second. And while I'm shuffling, I just wanted to take a moment to thank everybody again for tuning in. It means a lot to me, all the continued support, the likes and shares and subscribes. Amazing. Thank you guys so much. So I'm gonna start with the first cards that flipped out, and I'm peeking at the ones below. So the first card I have for you guys is the Knight of Swords. So you can see that knights in the deck they're an action card, right? So you can just see this knight here particularly is ready to ride into battle, and he's not afraid of anything. So swords are related to thought, basically. So it looks like you have a really high moving energy. You've been thinking about something and you're ready to kick something off. And you're like not taking any prisoners, right? You're not messing around. You're like, I have my plan and I'm going for it. Nothing's going to stop me. And I see again here another great card related to a forward motion in your life. Like, I think you've got to a point where you're not taking second best anymore for yourself. You know, you might have put your own wishes and your life plan on hold for other people, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. But you have decided that it's your turn now, and I see with the 8 of Pentacles that somebody is going back to, they're either self-learning or they're going back to like a more institutionalized way of being trained. But definitely you can see the pentacle in this person's hand. So they're studying. And this is in an effort to raise an income, because you can see all these pentacles behind the person that's studying here waiting to come in. So once this learning is done, it'll pay off for you financially, right? And you're very determined to do this. I love these cards for you right now. So you guys, the next card that popped out of the deck is the Page of Swords. And I love when cards just throw themselves out of the deck, because they're like, yoo-hoo, this needs to be read for Virgo. Here you go. So we have the, Robin, Page of Swords, which can sometimes represent delayed news. So this is, to me, like throwing back to that comment where I was saying, you've put yourself sort of 3rd, 4th, or 5th on your goal list because other things have been demanding your time, right? It's just not the right time to do this. Maybe you had to help a family member. I'm seeing a lot of you taking care of other people that needed your help. Like you didn't just sort of bunk off and like, you know, I'm just going to sit around and smoke weed for 2 years. Or maybe you have, maybe you're just done with it. But I see a lot of you have been really giving your time generously to other people. And now you've sort of steadied off whatever Yeah, I just think I'm seeing this for a lot of you, that somebody needed your help. And I'm seeing a lot of you have been possibly helping elderly people in your family or in the community that really needed your assistance. So that's like hugely commendable to you. And it's like making sure that somebody else is okay so that you can carry on your path. Amazing to me. So if this is you, congratulations, and let me know in the comments. This is just another great card for your reading here. We have the Magician, who is the tarot's way of reminding you that you can make anything you want happen in your life. Like, you are in control of your life, whether sometimes it feels like it or not. So if you do want something to happen, you have to take the time to think about it and like meditate on it, journal, write about it, use the law of attraction, use positive affirmations, like blah, 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 all the stuff you can do. And then it'll start happening for you. And you can see the infinity sign here on top of the Magician's head. It's because we are infinite beings and we are creatures of the universe. So you have the universe in the palm of your hand. And you just look at the way that the Magician is posed in this card, and then look again at the Knight of Swords. It's like you guys are ready and fearless, and you have been like in the gate for so long on this. You're ready to charge forward. You're not messing around. I'm loving this reading for you guys so far. So I've been pulling this card for a lot of signs for this January 2019 reading. So this is the Page of Cups, plural, right? And oddly has a fish in the cup. I have no idea what that symbolism might mean to you guys. So this is news of an emotional nature coming into you guys. So I think this is actually related to like either the person that you were helping, or like they're getting better, or they're getting in a place. I think this is all tying into the next phase of your life where you are ready to go and, you know, sort of drill down and advance yourself. Somebody is leveling off with their health. I'm seeing cancer patients for some of you guys. You've been helping somebody through that battle. I'm seeing some of you caring for others with mobility issues. And they're getting better. Either that or somebody else is able to take a turn at helping and sort of take that pressure off you, so you can, like, you're not going to ignore that situation, but you're going to put more focus on yourself, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, amazing cards, you guys. This is the Chariot. So the Chariot represents a swift moving energy. The Chariot energy comes in and clears your obstacles so you can move forward. And again, if you look at the posture of the character in this card, he's looking straight ahead. He's not messing around. I don't know what he's holding in his hand right there. It looks more like a wand than a sword, but he's again brandishing it in much the same way that the Magician is. The way that almost every card here, 4 out of these 6 cards, they're holding something up as a talisman of the future and the work ahead and just being clear-minded. I actually just love the backdrop on this card, like the stars in the sky, and which is conversely the green grass and everything. Is just a very powerful, powerful, energetic card for you guys. Like, you have the Magician, you have the Chariot, you have the Knight of Swords. Wow, you guys, these are just so strong for you guys. Like, even if you don't have that sort of, what I'm seeing, like some of you being caretakers to somebody else in the family, I see the rest of it applying to you, whatever has been holding back. But I'm seeing some really strong impressions of, like, I can actually even see some of these ill people. Like, when I close my eyes, I can see them. And they really, and I'm getting like a really emotional wave coming in from like how many people are so deeply grateful to you for helping them. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cry, so I'll keep going. Yeah, and then we've got the Seven of Rods, you guys, which means that like you've kind of been going along this path and doing everything that you're supposed to do, and right now you're taking a stand. And I see you doing it like diplomatically and saying basically it's my turn. Like you can see how this character in the card here is turned around and he's using this rod as sort of a kind of a defense mechanism, but I think related to this situation, you guys are doing it, and you know, you're asking other people for help with a situation so you can carry on your path, and that's absolutely fine to do that. I mean, there's always a time to help others, but you do at the end of the day have to be your top priority. So I actually really think it's quite noble when people put their own needs to the side for any period of time, extended period of time, or even like a short period of time to go and help somebody in need, where you recognize that somebody needs me, and you kind of swoop in and you help them. And I'm talking about it so much because I can really see this, even if it's for one person out there. I just have this vision so clearly of this happening, and it could be multiple people out there because we all have families, or you know, hopefully friends or whatever, if you don't have much of an extended family. Or maybe you volunteer. I'm getting a nursing home for some people. This is like a really vibrant reading for me. I hope this is resonating with people out there, because this is so like sometimes when I get readings and I get these pictures in my head of certain scenarios for people and they're just racing in front of me, like I just hope that the person that this is happening for, or the people, I hope they're hearing me. Like I hope this is reaching you. If this is reaching you, let me know, because that just, whoop, I'm gonna grab that card. That just like it just does so much for my heart. Like it just swells with happiness. So meanwhile I was blabbing and shuffling the Archangel Guidance cards from the Angel Tarot deck, which is a Doreen Virtue deck, you guys. So the card I pulled here is, and I'll show it to you right away here, is the Emperor, which is a traditional tarot card, right? The Emperor. And then it's coupled with Archangel Michael, because this is an Archangel deck. And it says organization and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. So I think this is such a great card to tie in with the rest of this reading, because that's absolutely what you're going to need. Because I think whatever situation that you've been dealing with, that you sort of put your own life on hold, it's not going to go away entirely, right? It's still going to be there, but you are going to be just honing in on pursuing your goals, that you see yourself doing something for the rest of your life, like your career, or you're moving somewhere, or whatever your goal is. And you have Archangel Michael here to call on for help, because we all need help, right? So, and archangels are non-denominational, you guys, so it doesn't matter what faith you believe in. The archangels are here to serve humans as we move through our earthly life, right? So don't be afraid to call on Archangel Michael if you're sort of, you know, if you need help. So organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. I see this in all these cards. I'm going to just show you guys the cards here and how I pulled them out for you. Yeah, you guys are just so strong and determined, and then you have Archangel Michael on top of it, and he's also brandishing a wand here, right? Sword in the air, brandishing a rod. He's got a rod here too, and a sword, and just everything is like, You know how you see those Marine movies and they're like, hoorah, like they're ready to go. You guys are ready to go, and you have the universe to support you, and you deserve everything, because I think your hearts are so pure, right? And you're beautiful souls. So yeah, again, if this is you, please let me know, because this has been it's been a really intense reading for me. So I'm gonna leave it there, and just stay blessed, you guys. Take care. Yeah, have a great year.